What's up, guys? So, I've been reading the Bible now for maybe about a month now, just on my own. I got my own Bible here. Honestly, this thing is dope. Um, Learning a lot here, learning a lot. But the thing that has been the most impactful from what I've read is, and it's really making me realize that there's an agenda for reading the Bible against the Bible. Because the Bible does something interesting to you when you start to read it. You think you get it. You think you get it. You think you understand what it says, but then you read it and the words, the way that it's written, it does something to you. It does something very interesting to you. And what that is, it gives you courage. It gives you courage. You read about Jesus and you read in how he behaved and how he acted. He was so aligned in his mission and his purpose. He invited others to join him, but never forced anyone. But he was never afraid to stand up and say, "This is the truth." And when you know that something is true in your heart, then there's no need to argue for it. There's no fear in his heart. And when you have no fear, when nothing can control you, no government, no media, no news, you're not manipulated. You're unstoppable. And so I think there's a reason why there may be this mass agenda against reading the Bible, against Christianity. Because now I'm starting to understand what reading this book actually does to you. It gives you courage, man. I don't think I never in my life would I have been talking about the Bible, Jesus Christ. If you would have told me a year ago that I'd be making a video about the Bible, that'd be insane. I would call you crazy. And we're looking for courage in external places. You need to pump yourself up. You need to go and do a workout, right? So that you can look better. And then you look better, and now you're going to have courage to go and talk to that girl. We go and we drink alcohol so we can work up the courage, so we can be social. But in reality, it all exists within you. You can actually cultivate that within you. And the words that are in this thing give that to you because it helps you find truth. It helps you find your truth. Those words will resonate differently to you versus somebody else versus to me. Those words will show you, man, if this guy lived like this with so much conviction, knowing he was going to die, then what the hell am I doing, man? What is my purpose? And you start to get angry. You start to realize, like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? What cross am I gonna die on that is worth dying? That is worth taking to the end? What do I stand for? It makes you question those things. Because the truth is, the government, politics, this mass control, the fear, the anxiety, they want you in this state so you can't think for yourself, so you don't stand for anything. You're just neutral. You're just like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. And you're neutral. And they want you there. They want you there. That's exactly where they want you. So that you're comfortable enough not to want to go out and do something, but you're also a little bit fearful to actually go and do anything else other than what you're doing. And that's extremely dangerous because what that's creating, it's creating weak men. I mean, people literally died in the name of God. Martyrs. I mean, if you really think about it, and if you read the gospel, even Jesus' disciples flew. They ran of fear. They were like, this game is over, bro. After Jesus died, this is done, bro. We're out. This is not, didn't go according to plan, right? They basically went and they all hid. But then it comes true. Jesus comes back and he fishes with them. And they're like, dude, you're actually back. What the hell, bro? You know, like imagine. And then Jesus tells Peter, and he tells, are you ready to be the guy? Basically tells him, are you ready to be the guy? You're going to be the guy. And Peter's the one that starts the church, right? But guess what? Peter gets crucified upside down. And he wasn't the only one. Now, tell me, like, it's insane. And it's actually documented. It's actually documented. Like, this actually happened. That Peter died upside down on a cross. Like, it's real. There's evidence for this. It's documented. Like, you tell me, who dies for a lie? Who dies for a lie? No, nobody. So, the thing is that you are not going to die for a lie either. Neither am I. There's no amount of courage. There's nothing that you would do to die for a lie. But you sure as hell will die for the truth, for your truth. But what is it? What is your truth? And that's what we're in search for here. We're in search for our truth, what our purpose actually means here on this earth. And when you know what your purpose is, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Nothing can stop you. And I think that's why we live with weak men, because they don't have purpose. Little by little, men are emasculated. They're just confined in their cubicles. Fast food, right? Porn. All these things just turning men weaker and weaker. Inability to face discomfort and adversity. But if you had your truth, if you had your purpose, people would start revolutions because of taxes, because of governments taxing their people too harshly. I just did my taxes, man. I did my taxes super late. Dude. And I quit my job a year and a half ago. And so it was the first time I had to do my own self-employment taxes. I owed so much, man. Fuck. Now I get it. It's legitimately a fucking robbery. It's legitimately robbery. Back then, man, people would start fucking revolutions for this shit. Because they actually knew how to stand up for something. Why have we lost that? Well, back then, they went to church every fucking Sunday. They read this in their homes. They had a dad in the house. Families were not as disjointed as they are now. What happens when you have a strong dad, a strong fatherly figure in the house? You become a strong man. And so I think it's important for all of us to realize that courage, toughness, that's what's needed right now. To be able to speak your truth and put it out there. Because people are yearning for it. People are yearning for truth. For somebody to just tell them, smack him in the face. Be like, bro, you doing nothing, just sitting there, playing fucking video games. Like, that's what you see for your life. Who are you inspiring? Who are you leading? I think that's the important thing. Anyways, little rant for today. But really, the Bible will bring courage in your heart. And you'll feel compelled to go and do something. Maybe like it did to me. Those words do something to you. And if there's a calling, if there's something within you that's yearning for some sort of calling, some sort of truth, I recommend you read it. Read the book of Matthew in the Bible. Yeah. But all right, my friend, I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.